Hey, this is Jai from Square One Fitness.
And this is Kate.
From Square One Fitness. You can follow us on our social media. I'm on Instagram. You can follow me at SkyJaiBazeski. And Kate is...
At Square One Fitness Kate.
Square One Fitness Kate. So today we're going to talk to you about how you can get from being a fatty to a hottie. I read an article about this yesterday, and we've got 5 tips on how you can lose weight and get that body you want. And I brought Kate in today to talk as well, because we're going to kind of bounce some ideas off each other and give you some insight into our perspective on it. So the article I wrote is available on our website at squareonefitness.com.au/blog. And you can read the full article there, but basically, just to give you like a really brief overview, there's 5 tips that I came up with for you guys to really get into that body you want. And it's really all about like mindset stuff and taking action, things like that. And what's really interesting is that I was doing a little bit of research, and I found that statistics say that in 2014, the health industry is worth $1 billion. So the Australians are spending $1 billion on health clubs, fitness clubs, gym memberships, things like that. But then the statistics also went on to say that 9 out of 10 people fail to get their perfect body. So what's going on there? We want to talk about that. So the first tip that I came up with was to hire great so that you can achieve greatness. So what do you think about that, Kate?
I've worked with plenty of people before that have been at a gym and they've gone to do their workouts daily, and then they've come and done a trial with us and realised that they weren't sort of pushing themselves, or they weren't doing the right exercises, and they've ended up cancelling their gym membership and come across for a personal great service with us that has really helped them achieve the goals that they weren't getting by themselves. Yeah,
that's good. So I think that, like, we try and take a lot of things on ourselves. We think that we can do it. The thing is, though, like, if you're, whatever you want to get success in, you want to model success. You want to align yourself with people that have the knowledge for you. We use business coaches to boost our business. If we wanted to increase any kind of area in our life, like in terms of like nutrition and understanding, food and health, we read a lot of books from nutritionists and get coaching from nutritionists and hang around people who have the information that we want. So if you want to get a healthy body and you want to make your body strong and exercise properly, getting a professional to come and help you is going to fast track your results. And I think that's a big mistake people do, is that they think that they can just get a membership at a gym and that's going to get them the body that they want. But it turns out that most people in gyms don't really know how to train. And it's kind of a tragedy to see people, wasting their time, wasting their money, working out stupidly and not really knowing what they're doing. So it really pays to hire great. The second point that we made here in this article was choose your battles. And so what I mean by that is to not get wrapped up into too much of the unnecessary detail. Like, sometimes people get caught up in, they're not quite sure maybe what gym to go to, or they're not quite sure, what nutrition plan to get on. But the point I'm making is that's the wrong battle to fight. You don't want to spend too much of your mental energy focusing on that stuff. What you want to do is just get started. So just get into any gym, get into any program, start any nutrition plan, just change your meal, like do whatever you need to do to just make a start. Because once you get started, you will evolve from there. The process will evolve, your health will evolve, and you'll start something and then you'll realize, okay, this is working for me, but I can make it better. Or, once you get started, it kind of builds momentum. Do you agree?
Yeah, basically all you need to do is just start. There's many ways that you can achieve what you want, but if you don't start, you'll never get there.
Yeah. And then the next one is to make your haters and doubters love you. Now, I know we don't all have haters, but we definitely have doubters, and we kind of do have haters because, a lot of people, they're kind of scared to start off to lose weight and actually make that change in their lifestyle because they have a fear of failing and they have a fear of being embarrassed. So what we need to do is kind of just squash that mentality, because that's actually holding nobody else back other than yourself. And you'll find that whenever you say to somebody, like maybe people in your family or people in your working environment, I'm going to join a gym and get fit and lose all of this weight, you'll find that people will just doubt on you and hate on you and say, why are you doing that for? Or, it's not going to work, or, personal trainers are crap, or gyms are horrible, or any of those kind of doubting type of things. Really, basically, it's just their lack of confidence and their lack of ability to make changes. So they want to try and put that onto you as well, because if they can make you feel like you can't make a change in your life, then that makes them feel better about themselves. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it's kind of like the food pusher concept that if I'm at work and I'm eating cake, then I want Jai to eat cake with me because then I won't feel bad. So if you, if they're not training but you're training, then they're going to constantly feel guilty. Whereas if they can drag you in to sort of sit down and eat ordinary food or do something else at lunch instead of getting fit and healthy, then that makes them feel better about themselves.
Yeah. So we all want to feel good about ourselves, but we don't want to bring other people down in the process, right? So the point is that you can actually make them love you by stepping your game up and showing them what's capable, because they'll doubt you and they'll hate on you at first, and then they might even make fun of you. But once you start to get them results and stay focused, then people are going to start to look at you with admiration, and they're going to start to say, wow, so-and-so has really made these magnificent changes and they've really done it, and I really didn't think they could. And then they start to, kind of condone what you're doing, and they tell everybody about how great you've done, and they become your biggest fan. So that's kind of the concept, is to don't let that fear of what other people's perception is on what's capable limit you. Okay, so other people's limitations shouldn't be crossed over as to what you believe that you're capable of, because at the end of the day, anybody can do this. Anybody can change their body. Anybody can have a transformation. It's just a matter of whether you think you can or not. Which kind of leads me to the next one, which is to 10x your self-talk. And what I mean by that is step up how you talk to yourself, in regards of you could say I want to lose a little bit of belly fat. But then it might be one thing to say that, as opposed to saying, I want to have ripped abs. I want my body to be perfect. I want to have the absolute perfect body for my health and for how I want to feel and look and be comfortable with. And it's a big difference. Like if you times what you think that you're capable of by 10, then that's when you're going to really start to get great results and be really motivated to go to the gym and to eat right and to do those things. So what do you think about the 10x rule? Okay.
Yeah. We often find most people that come in here also have a goal, and when they reach that, they're not where they want to be. So by 10xing it from the start, it's probably a more realistic goal, because you think you're not quite sure what you're capable of when you first start out. So it's like, I just want to lose 3 kilos or something. You lose that 3 kilos, and then you're like, okay, maybe I want to lose another 3. So aim high, and then even if you don't reach the 10x value, you'll reach higher than what you initially set out to do. So
some people come in here, they say they want to lose 10 kilos.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm thinking, you need to lose 30 kilos. And then they lose the 10 kilos and they're like, I want to lose another 20. So
it's just that, understanding sort of that you can do it as well. It's a bit daunting at first, but aim high.
Aim high. The thing is that, often we don't actually hit our goals. So if you're going to go for losing 3 kilos as opposed to losing 13 kilos, if you're not going to hit that goal either way, if you're only going to get close to that goal, would you rather be close to the 13 kilos or the 3 kilos? So it changes your perception. When you start to create bigger goals for yourself, it makes you think differently about how you're going to accomplish that. You know what I mean? So if you set a goal to lose 20 kilos, that's the actions that you will start to come up with in your head are very different to the actions to lose 5 kilos. I mean, losing 5 kilos could mean just cutting back a little bit on the weekends, like cutting out alcohol. Whereas losing 20 kilos is like a complete, just total change of your whole lifestyle.
Dedication and...
That's it.
Focus.
That's it. That's where we want you to be at. And so the 5th tip for turning from a fatty to a hottie is to create urgency for your success. And, with that, we underestimate what is required to make significant changes in our life. People think they can just join a gym and go and work out 3 times a week and not change anything else in their lifestyle. And it's rubbish. It doesn't work. So we need to really create an urgency, and we need to take massive action every day as though somebody's chasing you, as though you're competing or as though you're in a race. Like when you take that urgency, you start to get fast results. And with fast results, you get lots of momentum. Speed is the answer. Speed is what's going to give you the success and the passion and the results. And that's kind of what you want to get yourself into a mindset of, is that have a sense of urgency about achieving your goal, and that will get the momentum propelling forward, because we always underestimate what we actually think is necessary to achieve a goal.
And it takes away the frustration point as well, because sometimes people will jump into it and think, I'm going to do this, and then they might do it from Monday to Friday, but then on the weekend they just leave their weekends normal, and it kind of goes into a maintenance mode, and you don't really get anywhere. You'll end up losing the weight through the week, Monday to Friday, and then you put it all back on, and so by Monday you're back at your heaviest weight, by Friday you're light, and then it's a never-ending cycle. Whereas if you sort of go into it hard out at the beginning, change a lot of things, you start to get the results, and that gives you the momentum, and that gives you the excitement to keep on going, because you realise that it is possible, instead of thinking, this is not working, when you realise that it's you that's not working, it's you that's not putting in that effort.
Yeah, it's you. So look, if you want to transform your life, if you want to really make fast results, you need to get some help. Really, I mean, you can't go it on your own. I mean, some people can if you're self-motivated, but I would imagine that if you are really struggling right now, then you're not self-motivated. And it's not a bad thing. It's just something that you need to acknowledge within yourself. There's certain areas of your life where you are very self-motivated, and there's certain areas of your life that you excel in very greatly. But health might not be one of those things, and that's okay. Just acknowledge it, and then do the right thing and get the help. You know what I mean? So we have a great program for you. We have a transformation program. We have membership programs, and we have all sorts of fitness and nutrition programs that you can jump on. So come and work with us. We're here to help you. That's our specialty. That's our expertise. That's what we like to dive into and help you out with. And check out our website. If you want to look up more, read more about this particular topic, there's an article on squareonefitness.com.au/blog. As well as a lot of other great articles that you can check out, all motivational stuff, all information, education, insightful stuff, all about health, all about fitness, all about nutrition, all about weight loss, things like that. There's recipes, all sorts of great cool stuff. Kate, anything else you want to add?
That's it. We're always pumping out content, so if you're not on our mailing list, jump on our mailing list. You can do that from the website as well. We send out the best info ever. And come and join us. We've got an awesome team here. We have the best clients. We've got such a good vibe here. If you're worried about going to a gym, or if it's daunting, you haven't been to Square One Fitness yet, it's the best ever, so come along. Yeah,
we've got a YouTube channel as well. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Square One Fit, and there's there's at least 200 videos on there. There's exercise tutorials. There's videos like this one, which will be there as well. You can share that with your friends. So jump on there and be a subscriber, and you'll get an email notification every time we make a new video just like this. And it's going to help you out heaps. So do that.
That's it. Have the best day ever.
That's it. This is Kate Brzeski. I'm Jai Brzeski. You can follow me on Instagram, Skyjai Brzeski, and you can follow Kate on Instagram.
Square One Fitness Kate.
And follow us, like us on Facebook as well at Square One Fitness, and we're all over social media, so jump on and join the fun. And we look forward to helping you out in the future and meeting you in the future if we haven't already. Have the best day ever.
See you later.